Are you making any of the 5 most common makeup mistakes for women over 50 that might be making you look older? Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Teresa and I'm so glad that you stopped by. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 most common makeup mistakes for women over 50 that make you look older than you actually are. And we're also going to talk about some solutions to help you look younger and fresher. Before I jump into the video, I do want to say that aging is a beautiful thing, but do any of us want to look older than we actually are? I know that I don't. Now, I do want to mention that these are just my opinions, so these are 5 mistakes that I have found over the years can make a woman of a certain age look older than you actually are. The first makeup mistake that you might be making that is making you look older starts way before you apply any makeup actually, and that is not paying attention to your skincare. You want to start with a smooth, hydrated canvas. So be sure and use a good moisturizer. Personally, I rotate my skincare out so that I get different benefits from different ones. I am going to link some of my favorite affordable skincare products in the description box below, including cleanser, toner, moisturizer, but the point is you want to pay attention to your skincare routine, and if you don't have one, you really want to start one, whether you opt to wear makeup or not. And another pro tip is to be sure to carry your skincare down your neck, the backs of your hand, and your décolleté. This is going to make you look younger and fresher. The second makeup mistake that you might be making that is making you look older is not using a good mirror. As we age, let's face it, we just don't see as well. And we don't want to, for lack of better words, color outside of the lines. Because even though you might not be able to see it, everyone that sees you will be able to see it if you don't have everything on precisely. Now, I personally need a 10 times magnification mirror, especially when I'm doing my eye makeup so that I can be precise. But I don't have a lot of vanity space. And the good news is there are very affordable options. Some of them can sit on a vanity, and some of them you can actually attach to your medicine cabinet mirror, which is what I do because I don't have a big vanity, but you can still get that 10 times magnification and really see what you're doing so that you can be very precise. I will link a couple of mirrors in the description box below, but the point is, be sure that you can see what you are applying and your makeup will look better. Now that our skin is hydrated and we can see what we're doing, the third makeup mistake that you might be making that is making you look older is wearing entirely too much foundation. As we age, foundation loves to find those fine lines and wrinkles and make friends with them. And although we all have imperfections that we want to cover, we want to be sure that we don't use too much foundation so that it looks cakey and thick and aging. As we age, less is more. We are much better off using less foundation. Now, we can still strategically apply some concealer to cover things that we want to neutralize, whether it's dark circles, age spots, red spots that you might have, pigmentation issues, but you want to do that strategically. I also recommend using a lighter weight foundation. For years now, I have used the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I will link that one in the description box below, but anything that is a tinted moisturizer, a CC cream, or a BB cream is going to give you a much lighter finish. And then you can just strategically spot correct the areas that you have concerns with. I've actually found as I've gotten older that I prefer to have more of my natural skin showing through, and I find that my skin looks more youthful and more radiant because I don't have heavy cakey makeup on. I'm really enjoying this phase in my life where I can show a little bit more of my natural skin, and I think you will too, so give it a try. The fourth makeup mistake that you might be making is having any harsh or unblended lines in your finished makeup look. If you watch any of the makeup tutorials here on YouTube, you'll see a lot of 20-somethings and they're layering on makeup. And I find that as I've gotten older, again, less is more. Maybe when we were younger, we were able to wear some of those runway-inspired avant-garde looks. You know the ones that I'm talking about, with the bold eye makeup and a lot of blush and a bright red lipstick. But the point is, softer is better as we age. I find that I've dialed back the number of products that I use. Years ago, I had a makeup organizer. I want to say that it was called a Caboodle. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments down below. But it was this plastic makeup kit, and it had all of these different compartments, and I had all sorts of makeup products, and I would just layer them on and play with them, which is fine and it's a lot of fun. But as I've gotten older, I have really streamlined my look. I kind of have a day look and a night look, so I'm not saying that you can't do a dramatic smoky eye for an evening look. You just want to have one feature that is highlighted. So if you have a dramatic eye, you might want to wear a more neutral lipstick. Maybe you want to wear a bold, bright, fun red lipstick, and if you do that, it's gorgeous. But just tone down the eye makeup a little bit, and I think that you will look younger and fresher. The fifth makeup mistake that you might be making that is making you look older is doing your makeup exactly the same way that you did when you were in your 20s or possibly even in your teens. I think that when we're out and about that we all recognize the look that I'm talking about. It's those ladies that are still wearing makeup from decades ago. They found a look that they love and they stuck with it through their teens, through their 20s, into their 60s, into their 70s. When I was in high school in the late 70s and early 80s, I had the blue eyeshadow and the hair teased to the gods, and I have really thick hair. That was my era for hair, but I no longer wear my hair that way because it just isn't becoming, and it actually makes me look older when I'm trying to look younger. Because let's face it, we cannot recapture our youth. We can age gracefully, we can do the best that we can to look as good as we can in the body that we're in and the age that we're in, but with that said, we're not going to be 17 or 23 again, and that's okay. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, aging is a beautiful thing, and I think that it's important to have an evolution with your makeup where it is more becoming to the age that we are now. Honestly, when people do their makeup the exact same way as they did when they were 17 or in their 20s, I think that in their mind they are looking younger because it brings back those feelings of when they were that age, but it can really be aging. And with that said, now that I'm older, I definitely need to start with moisturized skin. When I was in high school, I didn't even use moisturizer. I definitely need a good mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. I need to wear less foundation so that my natural skin shows through and that I have more of a luminosity to it. I'm no longer able to do those bold avant-garde looks, especially with eye makeup, and blend, blend, blend. I can't stress that enough. And then finally, I realized that I had to evolve with my makeup look and make it more suited for the age that I am. I hope that you found this video helpful. Thanks so much for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will see you next time.